it's you! Come on in, we're glad to see you.
Our soap today is from Southern Witchcrafts.
It's a beautiful morning with the Barbershop Duet.
Hi, I'm Marcus Klinger with Klinger Vocal Studio.
And I'm Sarah Vincent with Sarah Vincent Virtual Pilates.
And on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
We are the Barbershop Duet.
Hey, it's good to see you. Come on in, your chair's always open.
Thanks for joining us.
So for our mention today, we have been talking a little bit lately about decorating our shave den and just the little knickknacks that make it special, and this is one of our favorites.
It is. I found it on Etsy a while back, and we really couldn't pick which Disney trash can to add, but this was the winner.
They have like 20, you guys. They have like Tomorrowland ones, they have the Main Street ones, they have the Small World ones. Go check it out. And the cool thing is they're dupes. This is not actually from Disney, so you're not going to pay like Disney prices. I think these are like around $30 or so. So wow, and then support the artists. And so here is the website where they're making these over there.
So we use this to put our little sticks in when we scoop out the soap, and then our wrappers from the razors or any little knickknacks that we just want to toss.
That's how you know you're in the shaving hobby, is you have to be reminded to take out the real trash, but this thing gets taken out every 4.5 hours. So yeah, very cool. I love this thing, and you can just run it underwater because there's no even springs or anything. It's just, so love this. And what is our soap today?
Our soap today is the second of our 2-pack that Sean sent out to us.
Yeah, from Sean
So
Smuldridge.
sweet.
Thank you, buddy. That was so kind of you. And we were delighted by Jude, and so I saved this one for last. I'm so excited because I'm a diehard Southern Witchcrafts fan.
he is.
As these weeks wear merrily forward. And maybe it had to do with the fact that for my whole life, my dad was a funeral director. My dad was a Desairologist, and to a small extent, so was I.
Right? So this is oddly connected, Sean. I'm not sure how you knew.
So why don't we meet the show? Desairology, named for the mortuary practice of grooming the dead, is a spooky twist on a classic barbershop scent.
How fun!
Whoa! So yeah, full disclosure, y'all, my job used to be when somebody would pass away at home or at the hospital, I would go get them and bring them back to my family's funeral home. And I would not do any of the cosmetology or anything, but occasionally I would be asked to help dress somebody. So you could refer to me as a Desairologist of about 20 years.
Would be correct, yeah.
Right, didn't like it. But yeah, that's what I did. So I'm excited to kind of explore this because it is kind of a very special person that does this work because y'all, I don't know if you've noticed, but dying and death is not like a pretty thing, but it is something that we have to face. And it's like my mom's passing away right now. So it is lovely that there is a group of people out there who are dedicated to making it palatable, to making it even special, to have memorial services and things like that.
Just trusting those people to step in and where you can't, you know.
To be with your loved ones. So from firsthand experience, I know how important this is. So it's very cool that my family has this connection to
really
Desairology. And yeah, so what do you think? Should we unbox it?
I think so. So the other fun thing is we've been trying to decide what categories to put some of these barbershops in.
Right.
So I think just, knowing the theme, obviously, that this might be on its own little fun twist to a barbershop, you know?
Yes, and we did Gothorum Tonstrina.
There we go.
I remember it. And boy, do I love that one because that one's kind of like a gothic barbershop, like a dusty barbershop from Southern Witchcrafts. So I'm so excited to experience my second Southern Witchcrafts barbershop. So, this comes from the Razor Company. You got to love that blue tape.
This is the Sean box. So thank you, Sean.
Go check out what Sean's got going on on Instagram.
Ready?
I'm ready. Let's see it. There it is. Oh, look at the barber pole. Y'all, look at the barber pole at the bottom. I love it. Oh,
did we read this?
I don't mean to alarm you, but we have a note, and it's a note from somebody we know. This is from Crystal. I hope you're having a good day and all healthy. Love, Crystal.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and here's a note from him.
And a note
from Sean. This is a gift for the Barbershop Duet.
From Sean. Oh, I love it. And then somebody, this might be Jason, wrote, have a great day. Somebody who has really nice writing. I'm not sure. Oh, that's so nice.
Guys.
I love it. From the Razor Company. So yeah, go check it out, therazorcompany.com. They have all kinds of cool stuff and lots of great exclusives.
From. How fun.
Oh, this is great. I'm so excited. I gotta not read the set notes. Ooh, should we have a first impression? I have cut Armani suits up the back. Anyway, wow! I'm excited about this.
Me too.
Should I have the first
I think
impression?
you have to.
All right, here we
it's
go.
just, deeply connected to you a little more.
It is. Okay, let's see. I'm so excited. I love these celebrations. Ooh, look at the pour.
It's a darker one.
Yes, I'm hoping there might be a little vanilla or
I have
something in
no
this.
idea
I
what
seem to
this will
remember
smell
looking
like.
at the scent notes a while back. Here we go.
Oh, long whiff.
Whoa!
I can't even read your face. I don't think he knows what he just smelled. I mean, Sean picked it. He's got to know.
Y'all. This is amazing. And I have no idea how it's doing, what it's doing. But it is a gorgeous barbershop mixed.
So you can tell it's a barbershop.
And here's the thing. Hear my face. The others were mixed with something beautifully and earthy and dirty and dusty and those things.
This one,
Y'all, this is different. So they've taken the barbershop and they've mixed it with something glorious and spooky, but it's not earth and it's not dirty and it's not
so different
dusty.
from the other ones we have from them.
Totally different. So if you, because like the other one that we did not long ago, the Gothorum tonstrina.
Right.
That one and Autumn Ash are cousins at the
closer,
same Thanksgiving dinner table, like far from each other at the table, but you can tell they're related. But Samhain, its own little Halloween party, right? This, its own thing. This is David C. Pumpkins. I don't know how they're mixing the barbershop with something dirty that is not dust or dirt or
earth.
Is it
dark dirty?
No. It's a lighter.
Because barbershops are like that clean scent, usually.
Right.
So I'm wondering if that's how they're tying it in.
I'm just excited about this. Okay.
I'm even more intrigued now.
I've known her a long time. I have no idea how she's going to take this in. This could be anything. I'm excited to see. Okay.
I am intrigued. And I have no connection to any of the...
Yeah, she's never picked up a dead body off the floor that I'm aware of.
So this is just me smelling a soap, just so you know.
So here we go.
Wow, I totally get your response now. Holy cow.
Right? I don't know how they did it. I don't know what that darker side is, but it's not dirt or dust or earth or any of the things I've smelled before.
Leather.
It's not patchouli. It might be a leather.
But like a different type of leather.
Right. A very particular type of leather, because man, leather can run the damn bit, right? Is it really weird
to say, is there any leather on a coffin?
There can be. Absolutely.
I wonder. I'm just curious how they're tying this in.
Melinda wants to be buried in a wicker basket.
Right, the barbershop chair has leather.
Sure, and the strap, how do you erase barbershops from leather,
Oddly refreshing.
I know.
Good. I don't know if I've ever smelled something like this.
And just intriguing. Like, I'm jealous that you're still holding it. I want it back. It's that. It's like, oh, man, how did you do this?
It's almost like, okay, this is really weird, but there was a lipstick at some point. I think when I did my competitions... And it had a smell similar to that.
Yes, and let's have a grown-up conversation. Normally, if somebody on a show like this were like, it smells like makeup, I'd be like, oh, that's a little mean to say about a shaving stuff. Y'all, it's in the title. Desairology. This is a dead body groomer. If you don't have a shade of cosmetics, it's not working right. And that is exactly what's in here. What else do you get? Wow, you're good.
But I had a flashback to like competition days, like my first lipstick. I'm like,
right. But here's the thing. It is utilitarian makeup. This is not the Max Factor that you buy at the store. Believe me, I've done some theater work where, the tickets are $4 and you're putting anything you want on your face. But I've also done shows where they're like, go down to Mac and just have them get whatever you want, right? That makeup that smells real, like the stuff they use in theater every dang night that's just does its job. It's not there to be like pretty makeup. It's there to do its job. And it doesn't have to smell good because you're putting it on to work, right? So like you don't want to go out and smell like flowers if you're dressing like Dracula every night, right? So it's that.
Something in that.
High level cosmetic smell is in that just a little bit.
There's like an, I feel like it's a person. I don't know if that can make sense, but I feel like if I pulled up to Haunted Mansion, it'd be the lady outside welcoming me in. Oddly intriguing, like I want to go hug her, but I feel like I shouldn't. Right. There's something about that like inviting, but like, do I?
Yes. Oh, I'm so glad you said that. Yes, there is something a little bit like super inviting in this, but something a little bit like of a caveat, a little bit of a warning. You're like, are you sure you want to come through here? That!
It's here.
Ooh! And they are, I love these Southern Witchcrafts because they are genuinely spooky.
It's just so imaginative though.
Grown-up conversation. I gave Southern Witchcraft a promotion in our shave den the other day. I cleared off a higher shelf. I put some other stuff down below, and I was like, no.
They got booted.
These are being promoted. These are going to be on the high-level shelves from now on, because there's just something about these Southern Witchcrafts that not only wakes up my nose, but it wakes up my imagination and my whimsy.
Like, I feel like if I were wearing this, I would be dolled up in some like vintage, awesome attire.
Yes.
I'd be going somewhere cool. Like you mentioned theater, like an old timey theater, like something that has history in the walls.
Right.
Like, it's been around for a while.
Oh, and okay, what's the barbershop in this? Because it's something sort of minimal and clean. So like I smell a very clean room. I smell a little bit of like an aftershave kind of thing with a little bit of rose in it.
Yes, it's a different clean though. It's not a powdery clean.
No.
And it's not like a clean chemically kind of
right. No,
clean.
Get that in here. There's not powder in this barbershop. No.
But there is no dust on the floors. The counters are clearly cleaned off. Like I don't know how you can tell it's clean without it.
And it is utilitarian. So that like, this is not a barbershop where you come to enjoy your afternoon. This is where you come to get dressed up for your show that night, or for somewhere you have to go all the time, or like, I don't know, the makeup room at Saturday Night Live. Right. Where like they just have to throw makeup on you and go. You're on camera, right? Ooh.
I just got an image of in Toy Story where the guy that owns the toy shop is like cleaning up.
Oh, right.
You know, and you've
got some like beautiful
the airbrushing and like the detail that he does. There's something in that smell that makes me feel like that's how much care you'd get in that barber's seat.
Whoa. And y'all, should I even say this? I can edit this out if we need to, but I have been in many, many rooms where Desairology actually takes place.
It's true.
And I don't want to alarm you, but there is a surefire hit of that room in this. And I wasn't going to say it because that's a little spooky on its own.
You know, I feel like Southern Witchcrafts is the people that would go research that. Like
Southern Witchcrafts, do you have some kind of insider knowledge about what those rooms smell like? Because they have to be uber clean because they're basically sterile. Right. Like when the inspectors come through in the funeral industry in California, it is white glove and luminol, you guys. I swear to God, like they look for everything. So like if there's even a chip of paint that's missing from the door, you're fine. Yikes. Because like bacteria or something could get into that wood or whatever. Right? So like it's crazy the level of clean that they have to keep you at in those rooms. Interesting. And you're right. The beautiful smells of the products that they use.
I just get the care that's taken. I don't know, even if I forget that we're reading Desairology, like just by the smell alone, I'm getting that.
This is bananas. So we might even get some clues when we look at the set notes as to whether or not they have insider knowledge. Let's go under the coffin lid. All right, here we go. So, okay. Sandalwood, sure.
Great.
But a special one. Sandalwood that doesn't take you too spicy or underneath, right?
No, it's like right in the middle. It just meets you there. Right. There is a musk. Yep. Okay,
musk.
Not powder, but there's musk. I do get that.
Yes, like a sheer one.
But that's how I knew it was like an older place.
Right.
Because it was natural. It didn't, does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely. And it's the clean of like a product in your hair. It's not like a cologne, but it is a little similar.
There's something in there.
Okay.
Oak moss.
Yes,
which is in a few other barbershops,
right
for sure.
And a little citrus and lavender to balance out the clean part of the barbershop.
I do get an oddly feminine vibe.
I do too.
And now that I'm reading this, I'm like, I know why.
Madame Leota. We said it at the very beginning, right? Yeah.
That's the image I got.
A little bit of a
Keep going.
And it doesn't mean you're going to smell girly out of your head. But it does mean when you're shaving, you might have a little bit of a female friend with you as a reminder, right? Love it. What else?
Okay, so lavender, vanilla. That's what's keeping it from getting too dark or too bright.
Oh, and
it's almost
see. That's where it's mysterious.
You said it was
because
when I asked if it was dark, you said it wasn't dirty, like
no,
heavy dark.
No.
And then, that's what it is.
Yo, okay, let it out.
Burnt white sage.
You thought I was going to say burnt sugar, didn't you? No, burnt white sage.
That's what's setting the tone.
That's how it's dirty without being under, you guys. It's a burnt sage.
It's not the smoke itself. It's already burnt.
Whoa. I wonder if that's the stuff people use to like, smudge. It is.
Yeah, you got to clean out the bad juju.
You smell that?
Yeah. Okay, and then I don't know this next one, but this might be the secret weapon.
I've heard of this.
Have you?
Yes. Burnt Palo Santo. So Cremo had a Palo Santo soap come out, and I got
that
it
does sound familiar.
back in the dark ages. We are still using a cartridge. Send your complaints to we sent you at thebarbershopduet.com. So that is a very particular wood from a very particular place.
Interesting.
And it has a really beautiful, rich, spicy, but
that makes
lighter
sense, 'cause I
scent
didn't
to
know
it.
that
Right.
scent.
And then mixed
Okay.
with the flower for the
Gardenia.
ages, a gardenia, which keeps it a little bit vintage and just keeps it a little bit masculine.
You know, if we go with the theme of Desairology, usually where everything is presented, there are flowers present.
And you know, I'm having one more slightly perverse thought. We're going to need to go 6 feet under for this one. That might be a way you can tell our favorites is we always forget to make a lather.
But
All right, here we
speaking
go.
of TRC, this is our prison bowl that we
Man.
got.
This is the bowl that if somebody comes over and they're like, what's wet shaving? We'll put this in their hand here. Take it home. Take it home. And it's a perfect price point to have a few sitting around just for such an occasion. If one of your
And then
friends
this is
wants
our
to get
brush
started.
that Jeremy sent over.
From Mountain Hair Shaving,
Yes.
Jeremy Fletcher.
Thank you, buddy. We have definitely been using this bad boy.
Oh my God, it's one of my favorite
But I liked all the
brushes.
color combo with these, so you know we got
Yes.
a matching here.
And we have a handle for you. We have to pick out a knot.
Oh yes,
Yeah. Right.
I do have to say the Southern Witchcrafts. You can't really see it on camera, but there's like this fun iridescence that happens in the soap itself. Wow, that lather already
Oh my God.
immediately.
This was one of the lathers at the very beginning of our journey that people told us it is a vegan lather and it's one of the absolute best. And it was one of the ones that made me realize that I don't know if for me the shaving world is about tallow versus vegan anymore. I think it's more just about quality of ingredients and quality of the craftsman, because I have seen miracles happen on both sides of that aisle.
It's true. I now can smell the burnt white sage
Oh,
and the
right.
burnt pellet. Now
The
that I
burnt
know
parts,
what I
right?
was figuring out.
They are just amazing and they're perfect.
But
They're
it's clean
perfect.
and it's not dark.
Right.
That's how they did it. It's already been burnt. It's not burning and smoky because
Right.
sometimes that takes you somewhere else.
Right. Okay, so here's my thought that
Yeah,
is super
Phil.
creepy and a little bit weird.
Fast forward if you get creeped out.
Right. I am generally guided by the label of a shaving soap, the same way I'm guided by a movie poster. What's it going to be about? What's it going to be like, right? This is the first one where I really feel like if I sent this to my dad and I did not tell him what it was, and I was just like, this will smell like a place you've been. Where is it? With almost every other shaving soap, it's so funny. There's one that I know of that started off life as an homage to a candy bar and ended up an homage to a forest. So like,
Interesting.
you know, they could be
Yeah.
anything, and what's on the label is such a giant part of what suggests to you what you're going to find. However, here's my big butt. Let's talk about my big butt. This is the first one I feel like I could send it to my dad and say, what does this smell like? And not tell him anything. This is so perfectly that actual Desairology room that I feel like he would say, is that the prep room?
Right? Yeah, because in your verbiage,
Yeah!
that's what it's called.
That's the prep room. Yeah, because that's what we called it.
Right.
Dude.
I'm so curious. Whoever put this scent notes combo together.
Right.
I feel like if they're that close, that somebody they know, somehow they have access to that sort
That's
of
what I'm
prep room.
saying. Like if this was called Broadway theater and this smelled exactly like backstage at a theater, I'd be like, how did you know?
What?
Like you must have known. This is too perfect, right? Oh my God. It's not Southern Witchcraft and Funeral Parlor, is it? Like, are you sure?
Right?
Are you sure? Because, oh my God.
No, but and the fact that I'm so beguiled by it too, and I've never been in a prep room, I don't know.
Not yet. Ooh. Anyway,
But
yeah.
It does have such an oddly intriguing, comforting.
It's beautiful. It's
scent.
absolutely beautiful. Yes. And let me be clear. It is the scent of that prep room if that prep room were made even more beautiful.
If you could just turn up the dial.
Right. Everything that's beautiful about it. And I hate to bring it to you, but there are some beautiful smells about it.
But you kind of have to hope, what happens in there, that it is have like a touch of like some love that's happening.
It is, yeah. And what is cool is at my family's funeral home, we would fire you for making a joke around a dead person. Like it was that
Sacred,
Yeah, absolutely. It was,
It's
and
a
we had
ritual.
little signs that were like, "This is someone's mom," and
Don't forget.
Yeah, we never, ever, ever in 25 years of working there, like would make a joke or anything in the presence of somebody passed away. So just so you know.
But that beauty and that care, somehow I'm getting from this.
That was my point. That does translate, because when it does come to grooming, it is sort of a special thing, because that's the last time they're going to see their mom.
Right.
So like, I totally get it. And there are some smells in there that are really beautiful. It's really spooky, but I love that a spooky artisan like Southern Witchcraft picked up on that. And we're like, we're going there. You guys want to go on an island vacation? Sure, have your fun. But if you want to go into a prep room of a funeral home and have it absolutely gorgeous and beguiling, we will take you there. Here is your ticket.
Right?
Wow.
But so if we spin this, if it was a prep for you, you could use this and prepare yourselves for your day ahead.
Wow, that's morbid.
Yeah, I'm having fun not trying to pick out all the scent notes. If I want to, I can read that list and I can pull them out, and they're there and they're wonderful. But I do just like smelling the combo and how they connect together. And even from the lather to this, like, it does pretty it up somehow over here.
Right. And isn't that one of the fantastic jobs of the shaving soap world, is to bring us the absolutely drop dead, beautiful fragrances from the weird corners of the world. It's why we like oud. It's why we like Animalic musk. It's those kind of things this is picking up on, and it's amazing. So it's pretty simple. All you have to do is be a student at the San Francisco College of Mortuary Science in the early 1970s. They're going to have a few really interesting courses: accounting, embalming, and in the afternoon, they're going to have your favorite Desairology, and you just got your own. So head over to southernwitchcrafts.com to find this and a bunch of other cool stuff.
My shave with Desairology, and it was enjoyable. I have to say, the more and more I played with the lather, the scent just permeated over the bathroom, and I really felt like I was in some kind of Victorian era, which was kind of fun. So as I was shaving, I was just being in this fun little time warp, and I'll definitely be back to use this one again soon.
I asked them, they talked to funeral directors about this one. They did.
Welcome to Messages.
Hey, so we are on the cusp of the spring seasonals coming out, y'all, and we need to know what's out there because a couple of the holidays accidentally snuck up on us.
Did.
So if you have some favorite spring seasonals from your favorite artisans, put them in the comments, and we'll be sure to grab the ones we can for March and April. I know we don't comment on lather twice, but I'm so impressed with this Southern Witchcraft lather. Yo,
I know. I'm so sad we can't go run and shave right now. You already shaved for the day, doesn't it?
I know. That's the only bad thing about doing this show after I shave is that I can't use the lather. But this is awesome. And boy, what a outside the box but beguiling smell. I'd be lost without this.
Right?
Now.
I am so glad Sean got this. We had looked at it, but we had so many that we couldn't pick. We were just stuck in that limbo of like, which one?
Right.
But he picked for us, and I'm so glad that he did.
Imagine next Halloween time with this. It's going to be amazing.
Oh, it's fun because I know that Sean picked out this scent for us, but I don't know how he knew us so well.
Yeah, hey, buddy.
Both Jude and this one, you nailed it, man.
And they kind of go well together if you think about it.
Maybe I should wear one
Rose
of these.
and a little Desairology to go. Hey, Sean, maybe there was a theme to that package that we subtly overlooked. This is awesome.
Sad we missed
Thank you, buddy. We are so grateful for you sponsoring these episodes, keeping our little show alive.
Yes, don't forget your next appointment with the Barbershop Duet.
You'll smell better just watching this.